Let's get this quail pen finished up so we can get them moved. First thing we gotta do is take these waterers out because they will be way too tall. Originally planned on spraying this out again after I scraped it again really good, but I'm not going to have enough time if I do that because it won't have enough time to dry by the time I put shavings in here, so we're not going to spray it out again. They're going to get it dirty once they get in here, so it's really not going to make a huge difference. I grabbed this 2x4 from around the back of the house, and I think it's literally going to be just shy of being able to fit in here perfectly. That's literally how much needs cut off of it. So this can't be too tall, otherwise the quail can't get over it. Because I was going to use a 4x4, but that wouldn't have worked. Because it would, I think it would have been too tall. I know they can jump, but this will be perfect for what I'm needing. Now I have this area where I can put their shavings and all that. I was originally going to put their water and stuff, their feed back here, and then the shavings up there, but then I would have to put a side up like we did here up there, so that way the rain and stuff wasn't getting it. And so I think this will be fine. There's enough cracks and stuff up there that the water goes down before it reaches clear back here, so I think we'll be alright. So earlier I fixed this, so you can see the previous video when I did that. Thought about it, I'm like, you know what, I could just put a spot there because that's our lock for the door, so that way once we're not using it, you know, we open this, we can just open it, put it there. Now, I think it's ready for some shavings. While I'm walking back here to get these shavings, I think I want to try and make my own little, I don't know, like perch or something. I looked on Amazon and it was like $22 for a little perch for them. I thought, I got plenty of scrap wood. I'll make my own for that price. While I'm back here, I'm going to go ahead and check on Roy, see how he's doing. Hi, baby. Hi, Roy. How are you? It's a little early to feed him still, so I'm not going to feed him yet. I'm just going to get the shavings from back here. Alright, we got our board and our shavings. I came to the garage for something, but I don't remember what I came in here for. I have to put a hinge or something on this side, so that way I can open it, like a big door, too. That would be nice, wouldn't it? Now we're just going to do this. Should be plenty for now, I feel like. Well, let's go build them something. We're going to cut the corners off of these. That maybe. I'm going to match it. And we got our two pieces. Now I gotta go cut some sticks somewhere. Alright, I found some sticks. I got 3 of them. And I'm cutting them all the same size. So I'm going to cut one end off first. Okay, take this up against that. Go find my mark. Okay, now we have our 3 pieces that are somewhat the same size. Here it is finished. I had to change some things because once I had done it, I realized this was not going to be big enough. Ended up, these pieces were cut off of this, and then it made like a big board. I did it on both sides of that big board, and then it left me with like a big piece with pointed ends on both, and I just cut that in half, and it gave me the 2 sides. So it's not perfect by any means. It's a little wobbly. Obviously would have been much better if I would have had a table saw. I think it turned out pretty cute though. I think they'll like it, you know? I think it's a good height difference. We had some company come over, so I was a little too shy to video while I'm making this, so I didn't. But yeah, that's how it ended up looking. Alright, now that we got our perch, we're gonna put it back there. Alright, this thing won't fit right through, so I have to angle it. Putting the perch on the other side of that board, because if I put it here, when they're perched, they're going to poop and stuff on it, and I don't want that. So this is just where I want them to lay their eggs. So that's why we have this area. Alright, that's going to be all the time I have today to work on this. We've got to get a couple other things done. But I think it is much, much better in here than what we had previously. So we're going to go ahead and get the quail switched over. I know there's going to be somebody saying, quails don't roost. Most of the time they do not. But sometimes they do. It depends on their surroundings. There's a lot of, it just depends on the bird, you know. So I want to put that in there just in case some of them do want to roost. First one in. Alright, now we've got all the quail over here. I think they'll enjoy it. I've got that other feeder filled up, and hopefully we'll start getting some more eggs now. They're already back there enjoying their shavings, checking it all out.